Hi, this is Clay again from over at Lake Charles Toyota, and I'm here once again with Joey LeBlanc. Say hi, Joey.
Hi.
We're sitting outside of a 2016 Highlander XLE, and we actually wanted to do an updated video for you guys.
Yes. Since I've been in the service department, I think the most common issue I've been having is with the Highlanders and the adjustable power lift gate. We had done a video before, we had shown you how they've updated the power lift gate system by adding the shock,
The adjustable feature in it.
the adjustable feature, making the shock and the motor into one.
Yeah.
And now, of course, it makes it a little slow, and that's okay though. But it's on each side now, instead of just having, you used to have a separate arm just to pull it down, now it's built into the shocks that hold it up and down. Which is this and this. So because of that, it's adjustable now. So what you can do is you say you only want to stop here. The manual way back here is to press and hold this until you hear 4 beeps. Now it's always set to stay right here. Here's where the conflicting problem happens. If you will come inside, I will show you. Alright, so we just set the lift gate in the back to stop, what, maybe 3 inches above the highest setting. But if I go to settings here, and I go over to vehicle, the customization menu, and the other vehicle settings, it's still set to the highest setting. What can happen is when this is set to the highest setting, but back there it's only set to stop at whatever position you manually set it to, they kind of argue with each other, if that makes any sense. The reason I want to show this is basically if you want it to stop at a certain point, set it at one place, either here or in the back. Because if you do both, what happens is that reads how far it's supposed to close or open. Well, if this tells it to open all the way at first, you already told the back to stop so many inches. So it'll keep, I've seen them where they won't close 3 inches from where they're supposed to. And I've seen also the issue where they don't open where they're supposed to even though you tell it to reset. So the best thing to do, if you adjust it in one spot, leave it adjusted in only one spot and reset it in that same position, that same button. Does that make sense?
Here, can you, well, let me see. No, I would say, can you deactivate maybe this?
Nope.
So basically you just keep this alone. If you adjust it manually, you need to reset it manually.
Right, because doing what you just did, it may tell it to open all the way, but now it may not close properly. It's supposed to, but these are the issues that we see in the back.
If you adjust it manually, basically don't touch that screen. More or less. So if you want to reset it back to normal, let's do that.
Right.
Like once you reset it back to its factory default, then you can start adjusting it from the inside.
For sure, right.
Because then the computers are in sync, it knows what's going on.
Yes.
But first we have to reset.
Which you press and hold, and you'll hear the 4 beeps. You keep holding for an awkwardly long time until you hear 2 more beeps. See how long that was? Anyway, now it'll close all the way. No, it's just kidding, it'll open.
If it's closer to the bottom, it'll close. If it's closer to the top, it'll open.
It just always makes me look stupid.
And then it goes back to its factory default of all the way up.
Right. Now something else I've noticed as well, if you try to hit the button underneath here or open it from the inside or from the key fob and it has 2 very quick beeps, let you know that for some reason either the switch inside the glove box has been turned off, or if this glass is open, you press the button, it's saying no, it won't open. Even if it's closed here, but you don't shut it all the way, it'll still say no. So you have to make sure you slam it closed where it won't open back up. And then when you press this, it'll open up. That's a common problem we've been having too.
So in short, you hear 1 long beep, it is active, and it's ready to do what you need to do. If you hear 2 short beeps, something is either in the way or it's turned off.
Right. And that switch, I know we're going back and forth a lot.
Yeah.
Just like in the RAV4, it's a switch all the way right on the side. You can't see it with the lights on.
Can't see the lights on.
It's there.
It's there.
You just have to believe.
This is one of those take our words for it thing.
Nope, doesn't matter. It's there.
Anyway, that is our updated video on how that power liftgate works, with solving a couple questions that people have on it.
The RAV4 works the same way.
RAV4 is the same way. Are those the only 2 vehicles that have the adjustable gate?
Right now,
Because I know the Sienna has a power gate,
but it's
still
has
the
a
standard
separate
gate, right? Okay.
And then Sequoia is the same way too.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
then,
think that's it.
Yeah, they quit making the Venza, so yeah, that's it.
So, for the 2016 Highlander and 2016 RAV4s that are equipped with the power adjustable liftgate.
Yes.
Here's your updated tutorial and basically troubleshooting guide. Oh,
Right.
if you guys have any...
Side note,
Yes.
I'm excited for this fall when the 2017 Highlander comes out. If you haven't heard anything about it, look it up. It's really exciting. They're going to do a refresh, put a new engine, new transmission. It's going to be pretty exciting.
Awesome.
Be on the lookout.
All right, well, if you guys have any questions about the Highlander or the power liftgate or anything at all, just leave us a message and we'll do our best.
Thanks for watching.